Dong, da, dong, 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 da. Ah. Yeah. Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are well. It has been a long time since I did a video for you guys. I think the last one was my 10K challenge back in July, and that was just after I competed in my pro debut over in the Bahamas and in America. So a lot has changed since then. I've got a lot to update you guys on over the next couple of months. I am going to be working with a videographer. His name is Mike, and he is going to be doing and taking the stress out of me having to edit all of my videos. So it just means I'm going to be able to give you regular content and be able to give you guys an update as to what my plans are for the rest of the year. As you can see, I'm currently in my improvement phase. I think I'm about 10 kilos up from my stage weight, which is completely normal. My aim is to build as much tissue as I possibly can before I head into my next season, which could potentially be the end of this year, or I may be pushing it back to the start of next. We're just going to see where we're at, because I have got a lot of muscle that I need to gain to be competitive in the pro league. Like, to put it in comparison into the girls that I'm competing up against, one of the girls I spoke to was 3 stone heavier than me, and 3 stone of muscle is a shitload. So yeah, my aim is just to grow as much as I possibly can in the healthiest and safest way possible as well. I'm in no rush. I'm only 25, so I have got a lot of time on my hands, and I just want to make sure that I'm doing it in the safest way possible, while obviously staying feminine as well, because I'm in no rush. So taking it nice and slow. My main aim this improvement season is to build up my whole posterior chain, to get a little bit more density everywhere, to be honest. My split just now is very, very different in comparison to what it was last year. We have got a lot more back work in there. I'm actually training back 4 times a week just now. My split is currently set up is quads and hams, which we are going to be doing today, upper back and push, a push and tricep session, a pull and bicep session, and then a full posterior chain. So I have got a lot of volume in there at the moment for my back. However, it is easy for me to recover from. Getting a decent amount of volume in throughout the week is really, really important, as long as you're managing to keep recovery your priority. So yeah, I'm going to be taking you guys along my sessions. As I say, we're going to be starting with quads and hams today, and then we'll be moving into pull and biceps next week. But I'll take you through the session. I'm just away to have my pre-workout just now. I do normally dry scoop this, but I have got it in my bottle today, just because I make a mess everywhere and I need to make sure that I keep the gym clean. So we have that just now. We're going to head upstairs. We're currently in Warehouse Gym in Aberdeen. It has been completely refurbished, and the gym is sensational. It's all Pinata kit. We've got some Cybex, we've got hammer strength. It is beautiful. I haven't had no injuries since the gym has been revamped. So we are good to go. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this workout, and I'll talk you through it as we go. Just got to quickly write everything in my logbook first before we start. We have got a Cybex hack today, so we will see how we get on with that. I'm really excited for this session, actually. This is definitely my favourite one. Cybex hack, we've got leg press, split squat. I think it's really important that if you're in your improvement season, that you continue to track everything in a logbook. This is where you'll be able to see the progression on a week-to-week basis, and this is what is going to allow you to build good quality tissue, because how are you supposed to remember what weights, what reps, how many sets you did if you're not tracking it in this bad boy? The reason why we're going to be starting with adductors, leg extension, then leg curl, is because we want to get our legs nice and warmed up. And we want to make sure that we're being able to get that shortened range in the leg extension, in the leg curl, before we go into our big compound movements. When using the adductor abductor machine, You'll see actually a lot of people putting a foam roller behind their back. And this is because you want your knee to be lower than your hip while you're in the seat. However, with this piece of kit here, you'll notice that the seat adjusts. So there's no need to put a foam roller behind your back there. It's just super important that you keep your hips braced into the back of the seat as well. You get in the zone. Good. Spitting everywhere. It's not meant to be pretty. Brutal. It's always so hard starting with adductors, but it's good. You'll notice there that tempo and execution was the most important factors. I could have easily probably tried to force out another couple of reps. However, there is a difference between absolute failure and mechanical failure. Mechanical failure is when you're taking the set to failure while keeping form good. Keeping your form good is really, really important for progressive overload. If you're training to absolute failure, and if you are pushing to extremities is good at points. However, this is only going to cause a build-up in fatigue and potentially put you at risk of injury, which is certainly not what we want when we're trying to make progress at the end of the day. So just keep everything nice and controlled, and focus on the tempo and execution. Right, guys, adductors is done. We're now moving on to the leg extension. Again, this is an isolated exercise, so it's really good to add in at the start of your workout as opposed to doing your compounds first. This is just to allow us to get our quads nice and warm prior to going into our compound movement. So we're going to be using the Panata leg extension here. The Panata leg extension here. You'll notice that I have got a resistance band with me because I'm going to use this in the Activa seat belt. Because I'm only 5 foot, these machines are normally built for big men. So if I use the seat belt, it's going to allow me to keep my hips and keep my pelvis locked into the machine and allow me to get a good contraction out of the quads. See that? My hips is locked into the machine. So it just means when I'm extending my legs up to get my quads in the shortest range possible, it just means that my hip's not coming off of the seat. You'll get a better contraction as well. So top tip for all you short girls out there. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Look at the state of this. It ain't pretty, guys. I think that's coffee or something there. Oh my God. We fucked before the workout even starts. Go again. So we just completed a working set, 6 to 8 reps, and a backup set of roughly 12 to 15. PB both of that sets, which is good. So we're just a way to warm up the hamstrings and get them short prior to going into the hack squat. Do you like my bag, by the way?
Very nice.
One of my clients got me this for my Christmas. It turns out it's actually a meal prep bag. Interesting. You know, when you do your feeler sets, you just know you're away to get a PB. That's how I feel just now. Ooh. Oh. Okay. How much sets have you got left, like? What about you guys?
We're starting on leg press.
Oh, you're starting on leg press? So you're done? The green band is back. So we are now moving on to the Cybex hack. The reason why we're going to be reverse banding it is just to take the tension off of the knees at the lowest part of the movement. A lot of people will struggle with the fact that when the quad is in the lengthened range, so when you're on the way down, you can't get it back up just because it's too overpowering at the bottom. So using a reverse band will just allow you to have absolute contraction in the quad at the shortest range when you want it the most and help prevent you from getting injured as well. Yep. I'm very OCD with my plates, as you can't see. It's got to be one green, one black, one green. Right, working set, here we go. Back off set now. I'm going to go a little bit lighter in this one, increase the volume as much as I possibly can here. Knees are feeling a little bit tight today. So probably about 5 years ago, I had a really, really bad accident where I snapped the ligament in my knee and also broke my collarbone. So I've had 3 operations on my left knee, and it just sometimes causes me a little bit of a niggle. So that's the reason why I strap up and keep my joint supported as much as I possibly can in these bigger compound movements. That was a good set. What do you think I was listening to there? Hans Zimmer time. Gets me every single time. Dun, da, dun, 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 dun. Ah. Yeah. We've done our first compound movement, which is a hack squat, 16 reps for 2 plates aside there. Actually felt really, really good. We're then going to moving on to our next big compound movement, which is the leg press. I'm going to be aiming for 10 plates aside here. And then we've got a set of split squats, so unilateral work there. And then we've got calf raises to finish. But yeah, this workout's going really well so far. I think it is really important that you do take adequate rest periods between your working and back off set and between exercises as well. Just to give your body a little bit of time to recover. I think I use more energy trying to find the black plates than I do in my set. See, they're the same. They're color coordinated as well. You guys got OCD? I think I managed 9 reps here last time. However, I video all of my sets just to make sure the execution is immaculate every single rep. However, the last time I did this, I noticed the last couple of reps, my knees started to cave in just a tiny little bit. So I'm just going to keep the load the same. You've got to remember that progressive overload isn't just adding in weight every single time. It's adding in reps, tidying up the tempo, nailing the execution. There's multiple ways to implement progressive overload into your workout. So just try and, yeah. You can just crop out that bit at the end. That set was in. You know, when you just flip the switch, you just go into another dimension.
That's a tune.
It is a tune. I think I'm not going to wear my headphones for this one. Okay, maybe I'll need to put on my headphones. He's giving birth.
There should just be 10 platforms.
We're not going to be doing as much feeler sets with these just because we're already warmed up. We've already done 4 exercises. I'll just get a feel of the weight and then go into my working set. Yeah, that's fine. This is like Mary Poppins's suitcase. I've got everything in here. I've got everything, but by the looks of things, I don't have my straps. I bet you. 2 seconds, the last one of them, boys. Now we're going to do the other leg. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. So that's the majority of our workout complete. We're just moving on to calves now. Now, as you can see, my calves are absolutely diabolical in comparison to my quads. So I am actually adding in a little bit more volume to these sexy bad boys in across the week because I'm not wanting to go on stage with little noodle legs again. So yeah, a couple of sets of calves, which is my favourite, and then we'll be done. Go. Fuck. Pathetic. Diabolical. Atrocious. A disgrace. One more set on here. Go a little bit lighter because I'm pathetic. Okay, last set. Oh. Nope. We're done. We'll come back to calves on Saturday. Smashed it. We are complete. Thank you so much for watching my first YouTube video back. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please remember to like and subscribe if you're new, because there is going to be more regular content coming now. I've got another filming session with Mike next week, so we're getting the ball rolling. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all soon.